Hi everyone. So today I'm going to do my contemporary question and answer video, a start to one anyways. I just pulled some of the recent questions that I've received off some of my videos, so they're kind of all over the place, but I figured it would be a good starting point. So we'll just get right into the questions and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first question is from Donna Perry, and she was wondering if I had a video on how I store all my handbags. And the answer is not yet. My handbags have like exploded out of my closet, and now they're like, they took over a chaise lounge in my room and now they're taking over a bench. So I really need to kind of figure out my storage system for my handbags, because right now it's just, they've exploded everywhere. So I thought maybe I could do a video kind of chronicling finding a storage solution, because I don't have one now, and quite frankly the way my handbags are organized is embarrassing, so I don't want to show it to anybody, but I thought that might be a good video to do, so I will work on getting that one done. So 3 people asked me very kind of similar type questions, so I'm just going to kind of lump them all together. It was Laverne Hug, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Christy Nichols, and Dakota Rose, and they were wondering about my black Dooney & Bourke Florentine satchel and just wanting an update on it, and also just wondering how that leather would fare in like rough weather or like rain or something, because I've mentioned before that my Florentine satchel in natural does get water spots. So honestly I bought the black because I thought it would be an awesome alternative for a crappy weather bag. With the black Florentine leather, this leather will take like anything you throw at it. I will use this bag in terrible weather. She has been in the rain. She hasn't seen a snowstorm yet, just because I haven't had her while there's been a snowstorm, but Florentine leather is so thick and chewy and comforting that I really like to use it when it's colder outside or like the weather is crappy, just because I find the thickness and just, I find this bag comforting in the crappy weather. It's beautiful, but also it just, the leather's so thick, it makes me think warm thoughts. Just a gorgeous bag. So I do use this as one of my crappy weather bags. She, again, as I said, has been in the rain, no problems. If you're wanting a Florentine satchel that can be more all weather, I definitely suggest the black, and possibly really any other of the really dark colors you might be okay with as well for showing water spots. I don't have any of darker colors besides the black, but I think the Timoro brown might be all right in crappier weather, as well as the navy, and I think they also have a really dark green. So just, if you stay with darker colors, I don't really think you have to worry too much about weather. So yeah, highly recommend the dark colored Florentines. If you're wanting like a forever bag, you just want to buy one and use it all the time, definitely recommend the darker colors. As for an update, still loving this bag. It is beautiful. Honestly, I think this bag is going to get a ton of use in October, just because it's getting colder, it's yucky, but it's also Halloween time, and that makes me want to carry black bags, and just, this bag is perfect for October. Yeah, so I will probably be using her a ton in the upcoming month of October. And yeah, still loving this bag. She has held up great. There is no wear on her whatsoever, and you saw her, she came to the farm. So I do use this bag as well. She's not just sitting perched in my closet. She's used, she's holding up beautifully. Like, yeah, she still looks brand new and gorgeous bag. Highly recommend the dark color. So Christine M. Kwan asked me on my handbag collection video, she noticed that my Alex Zip Speedy from Linnea Pelle was missing and wondered if I sold it and why. And I didn't sell that bag, but I did give it to my sister. I do really love that bag. My sister was really excited when I gave it to her because she loves it as well. My only negative with that bag is the pieces of leather used to sew it together, there's like two and they're sewn together at the bottom. So there isn't really like an actual bottom to the bag. It's just the two sides come together and then it's sewn. So it kind of makes its own bottom depending what you put in it. And I just wasn't really a fan of that. I prefer there to be an actual bottom of the bag and then the sides. Just, I don't know. I prefer a bottom. So I just wasn't enjoying it quite as much anymore. So I did give it to my sister and she is loving it. And if I ever miss it and want her back, I know where she is. But yes, she's not in my collection, but she is in my sister's. I do also still highly recommend Linnea Pelle, although I have heard now that their leathers aren't quite what they used to be, which isn't that just how everything is nowadays? But if you can find the old goodies on eBay or Bonanza, I would highly recommend trying out that brand because their leathers are just absolutely gorgeous. So Kira Lofton asked, is the Florentine satchel big enough for my laptop? So I'll just pull her back out again, and I'm gonna say no. There's really, as you can see, it's quite the, how am I gonna word this? The bag is not vertical enough to put a laptop in, and I do not think it's wide enough at the bottom to hold a laptop either. I would be concerned that putting a laptop in here is gonna make this bag weigh like 10 pounds, and honestly, you don't really want to be lugging that around. So yeah, I would not recommend using a Florentine satchel to carry your laptop. If you were, this is just kind of an observation from seeing it on people on the internet, but I think possibly the Smith bag with the long shoulder straps may be able to accommodate a laptop, only because since it has the long shoulder straps, you can leave this up. And I think, although you Duninistas, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen that bag in person. I'm just going off of the pictures I've seen on the internet, but I think with the flap up and then the long handle so you can leave it up, you could probably get away with carrying it in there. And plus with the longer handles, it's not going to hurt your shoulder so much as opposed to if you're carrying a handheld with a laptop in here and your arm falls off, and yeah. So no laptop in the Florentine satchel. And the last question is from Sylvia L, and she asked me if I am still enjoying my Gucci Swing card case. And I've pulled it out right here. Yes, I absolutely love this piece. I actually did just switch out of it today after using it, I think pretty much inclusively since I bought it. There might have been 1 or 2 days where I switched into my Insulet wallet, but then I switched back to this one right away. It's just so handy and functional. I absolutely love this piece. Today I just saw my Emily wallet sitting there and I really wanted to use it, so I switched into that one. But I highly, highly recommend this card case to use as a small wallet. It is absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. Just highly recommend this. And the price point isn't really that bad either. Just, yeah, still love this very much. Oh, and it's held up really, really well. Like there's no visible wear on it whatsoever. With the exception of, let me try to zoom in here for you guys. Some of the, I don't know what to call this, I guess like the zipper tape is just a little bit, it's not even really pilling, but it's just gotten a little fuzzier. I don't honestly know how to describe it because it's not really pilling or anything, but it's just gotten kind of like very small tufts kind of along the very edge, but like it's not even showing up on camera and it's barely noticeable. I just kind of noticed it randomly the other day, and it's not like it impedes the function. It doesn't look like it's gonna get holes or anything. Yeah, maybe see it a little bit on the corners, but yeah, just standard wear. And I mean, I'm not careful And I'm not careful with this piece. I just treat it as I would any wallet. It goes into my bags. It goes in next to keys, card cases, books, my phone. It gets chucked in my bag with everything else, and it's held up beautifully. The zipper pull or anything hasn't loosened or come off because it is just the piece of leather. There's not a metal tab. I haven't noticed that it's really stretched out or anything. It holds an absolutely ton of cards. It was a little bit snug on cards when I very first got it and filled it up, but after use, because it is a full leather piece, it like kind of, I don't want to say stretched out because it's not really what I mean, but it kind of softened up. That's the word I'm looking for. And now it easily holds absolutely all my cards, plus some extras if I wanted to chuck them in there. So beautiful piece, really, really worth the money for sure, especially when compared to other things that are out there. Great value for your money. So that was all the questions that I pulled off of recent videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to ask me more contemporary questions, feel free to leave them below, and I will hopefully be able to do another contemporary question and answer video in the future, depending how many questions I get. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye.